Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Kimmy Conversations. I wanted to talk today about why I have like this segment called Kimmy Conversations. Over a year ago, I had went to some of my friends with an idea that they would join me on my channel for, just conversations about topics that women and men alike, that we don't feel comfortable sometimes addressing on a platform, but we sometimes need to hear. And so I just kind of went to them. I texted each one of them individually, told them kind of where I wanted to go with it and what I wanted to do with it, and just different topics. And I got some good feedback from my friends. I only texted a few of my friends, and they were open to it, but then I never heard back from any of them. And I kind of reminded them here and there that I wanted to do it. And I know it's kind of like putting a camera in front of individuals and like recording them makes people feel uncomfortable and awkward. But I know that sometimes our transparency can help others. Just being transparent about the situations that we've been through can sometimes help others. And let me be the first one to say that this is totally out of, my personality, because I am a private person, but I did kind of make a promise to myself this year that I would try to be more open and try to be more, I guess transparent about who I am and about my life, and just touch on those topics that people kind of shy away from. So I was just looking at my phone today, and I was like, let me see when I actually sent out the message to my friends. I was going to call it Kimmy After Dark or Kimmy Conversations, one of the two. And they all were like, cool, because I have some very very vocal friends. I have some very vocal friends, and some of them, they don't mind divulging in information. And so it was April the 20th, and this is so some of the topics that I had. So this is the message that I sent out to my friends, and it's April the 20th, 2018. Now, mind you, prior to even ever sending the message to my friends, I had already brainstormed and wrote some things down and all of that. And so it says, so I'm going to have this open dialogue called Kimmy Conversations, where different topics will be discussed, for example, but not limited to, but not specifically, single parenting, or staying single and dating around, being a bachelor, cheating while in relationships, marriages and divorces, teaching your daughters to be strong and independent, but not your sons, the timelines on marriage, dating married men, like dating someone who's married and in a relationship and you being the side chick or the side man, how you feel about working in corporate America, etc., etc. And then I put like a little side note at the end that said it's just a relaxed atmosphere where we'll sip wine and have conversations like we would if we were on the phone having conversation, but you'll be recorded and it'll be put on a public platform. But I was telling them that I won't advertise local just for purposes of privacy or whatnot. But I mean, eventually, if it was to ever take off, of course it would make it locally, but by then everybody, wouldn't mind or wouldn't care. And so, like I said, I had a lot of good feedback from a few of my friends, and they were open. I sent it to about 6 or 7 friends, and of the 6 or 7 friends, I probably got 5 of the 7 saying, yeah, I'm cool with it. Yeah, I would love to do something like this. Sounds great, because I'm always coming up with ideas. One thing about me, I feel like I'm not to be put in a box, because like my mind is so creative and I feel like I can do so many things. So I'm always just doing something, that's just my personality. Like, I love to do and create things, and I always journal. And I have, I was just looking at my journal of all the ideas and thoughts and things that I write down. And like I was saying, none of that took place. None of the conversations took place on my channel. So I would do like a conversation here and there, just me talking, real simple, short subjects that I would touch on. That if you've been watching my channel, you see that I may touch on a few topics and a few subjects, just a little bit of motivation or encouragement. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about today. Because that is what made me think about it, like the Kimmy Conversations, and putting myself out there and asking others to join with me on my platform for this segment, and it not taking off. Do it alone. Do it scared. And that's what I had to remind myself today. You may have an idea that you want to execute, or that you want, or business that you want to start, or a career move that you want to do, and you are scared to take the first step. Do it scared. Or you might want a business venture with a friend or a partner or classmate, and you feel like it will be more productive, or more lucrative, or more, just do it scared. Whatever you want to do it alone. Don't wait on someone else to help you fulfill your next desire, your next dream. Because while you're waiting on someone else, somebody else is somebody else is about to do what you're waiting on someone else to help you do. And I said that because I was thinking, wow, all the topics and the things that I wanted to discuss, I remember sending that to my friends April of last year. Now, I'm sure that I had already thought of this, brainstormed these topics, written them down, and wrote them down. And I tell you, within a month's time, Jada Pinkett came out with Red Table Talk. And on this platform, she's discussing some of the same topics that I had put out to my friends. And I'm like, wow, and I look back on that and I'm thinking to myself, I should have just started. I should have just started talking and touching bases on these subjects that I had presented to my friends, and not waited around for anyone to join me in order for me to start. I should have started right where I was at with what I had and just got the ball rolling. Because here it is a year and a half later, a year and 2 months later, and there's no telling where I could have been if I just would have started and just did it alone. But because I wanted other individuals' input and dialogue and perspective on this, on the different topics, I just didn't talk about the things at all, and sometimes it is good to have different perspective, because I don't want to see everything from my point of view. I like having good, healthy conversations. I like agreeing to disagree. I don't feel like we all think alike, and we definitely don't all have the same perspective on things and topics. So why not have someone on here to talk and discuss and sip wine, which I'm doing alone right now while I'm sitting in my comfy chair. But yeah, it just didn't happen. And I'm not going to dwell on it, because it's over and done with. I'm just going to do it alone. I'm going to do it, I'm not scared to do it. I was never scared to do it. But sometimes people let fear keep them from moving forward. And I'm just here to tell you today, don't let fear keep you from the next level or the next step in your life, because you may be missing out, or you may be depriving yourself of something great because you're scared to do whatever it is in your life. You're scared to start a YouTube channel. You're scared to start a hair business. You're scared to hang up a sign, to start a business, to open up a restaurant. You're scared. Fear keeps us from a lot of things. So what I'm telling you is to do it scared. If you have to do it alone, do it alone. Save your money. Invest in yourself. You are your biggest setback. You are the only person you're the only person holding yourself back between your next big thing. You are the only person holding yourself back from your next big achievement in life. It's just you. So I'm just here to as an example, to tell you to do it. Start today. Do it scared. Do it alone. Do it afraid. Start today. Thanks for watching. Peace.